What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video. Real quick, before we start the video, guys, just want to show you what's going on in the room here. Real quick, we got the Buster Sword Continue or New Game option. We got Sephiroth over here, One Punch Man, Gojo, and we got a couple masks here from Ichigo. So more things to come for the background. I'm looking very excited, actually. This plate has some amazing products. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I just love their stuff. So background is going to look more and more badass, I think, as the weeks go on. With that being said, the purpose of this video actually is to talk about Sephiroth and another one that has not been really talked about very much in my videos, and that is Lucia and the Bald Eagle. Now, if you guys are aware how this works, is the characters came out with their specific weapons at a perfect time. Obviously, they introduced Ifrit co-op mode because the main weapons are ice resist down for Bald Eagle, and obviously Edged Wings is an ice elemental damaging sword. Not only that, but they also introduced the event at the perfect time to make Sephiroth look like a badass, which he already is, we all know this already, but also for Lucia to shine. So this is my current score. Now, I have not touched anything score-wise outside of just doing it. So this is on my main account, by the way, just so you guys are aware, not on my free-to-play. I want to show you guys kind of what the difference is with using Lucia and having the ice resist weapon down, and how much you can up your score and make things a little easier for you. Now, I have Ice Breach as well, just so you guys are aware. So I'll show you guys kind of the team setup that I'm going to go with, and we're going to try to pick as many of the plus bonus score things as we can. Okay, so the purpose of this video is simple. What's the highest? A dolphin. So I'm not a big spender, I'm an average spender. How much can a dolphin get from this event? Okay, and how much can I benefit from getting the plus score? So what's the highest score I can get? Now, I can tell you guys right now, Valmer, who is the top score person, has pretty much every weapon maxed out, and I don't think anyone's going to touch him. So Alec, shout out to Alec, my boy, who's in my Discord as well. He is the second biggest spender I know outside of Val, and he is second place with a very high score as well too. So we can go back and take a look at some of these scores, but it doesn't mean that you need to spend to do well, right? As long as you know the strategy, you can do fine. So here's my setup, okay? Someone wanted to see my stats as well last time, so here's the stats for Lucia. 4,000, let's say 4,100 HP, 2,551 physical attack, magic attack 1,303, and then the rest is pretty straightforward. Sub weapons, of course, I've got the Murasame, yes, the legendary Murasame that's fully maxed out. You guys know already my luck on this, right? The Maritime Sword and the Buster Sword for some HP. For Sephiroth, we have ourselves Edge Wings. This costume needs to actually be changed to this one for more damage. There we go. I'm going to put the skin to this, though, because I can't stand looking at that one. We got Diamond Dust. We've got our Materia here, and we've got ourselves a newbie here at 5 stars or 6 stars to get the Frenzy stance. Okay, very important one to have on this run. Normally on my free to play, I run with Nameless. In this, because I have a newbie at 6 stars, I can run with it instead. Okay, Tiger Fangs for magic attack up, Arc Sword magic attack up, and then 1,000 waves for HP. And then Aerith, we've got the Umbrella, Fairy Tail, Ice Breach here, Blizzard. We got the Runra Blow, and we got sub weapons, Solid Bazooka, Parasol, and then this one here for HP, Hardcore Squad for healing. Okay, so that's the setup I'm going to go with. Now, we're going to try to pick as many of these as we can in terms of the plus scores and take the minus hits, okay, and see what we end up with. Now, like I said before, here's my current score without any of the bonuses, 1.369. If you look here, this is first place, second place, third place, etc., right? So I've got some fairly big hitters here who are currently running their account, and they're killing it. I think if you look at the profile, can I actually see? No, I don't think I can see their account, so that's okay. Just know that they've got every weapon pretty much maxed out. This I know for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead in here and let's jump in and let's do this without hopefully too much of a hassle. And let's see how much of a difference Bald Eagle makes, right? From a score perspective. Ice Breach, as well as picking some of the scores. Now, I'm not going to pick every score because it does reduce your stats quite drastically. So I might pick 1 or 2 of them, depending on what they are and where I am in the fight. So the first of the Fiery Condor, obviously this is an easy fight, but let's take a quick look and see how we do here with Lucia in the team versus Cloud, because my normal run is Cloud, Aerith, and Sephiroth without any Ice Breach or without any Ice Magic resist, okay? So let's go into here and let's see what we do from a damage perspective. Now this boss normally only gets off the first AoE with my normal team, okay? Let's see if we can stop that from happening with the Ice Breach and the Ice Resist down with Lucia, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and control Lucia. We're gonna see how much more of a difference it makes. So let's see here, let's try without it first. Chances are they're gonna auto and do it anyways. Let's change this to semi. Okay, so that was a pretty decent chunk of damage right there. Okay, so there's 2 right there now. Let's see what it looks like now when I do the second hit. Okay, 13,000. So 13,000, still really damn good. So really, really good. Now my Sephiroth is nowhere near some of these higher end guys in terms of how much damage they're pulling out. I think Val did like 30k on one hit, which I'm doing a third of that, right? So Dolphins, you're not going to do the same amount of damage as Whales, but that's okay. We're not really aiming to do as much as Whales. That's why Obi makes such a big difference. Obi's overboost, by the way, those who are wondering. So we'll do this one first. We'll do that for sure. So that's a 30 score increase, but that's also a minus 50 physical and minus 50 magic, okay? So that's going to make things a lot harder now. So here, if you guys want to see the stats now, right? Minus 50 physical, minus 50 magic attack, but the score is plus 30 boost. So let's see how much of this we can tackle with the extra score and the minus on the physical and stuff. And I'm curious to see at the end of it all what we end up going. So 1.3 million is what I currently have on my score. I'm curious to see what the difference will be if I can finish it even. Let's see if I can. Frenzy State first. Okay, I'm going to probably switch to Aerith here for healing. Okay, because healing was not effective, so that's a good thing at least. Okay, good to know I can still destroy that guy. Alright, good. This can only go medium, I believe, right? So. Still not bad damage, 14k. Right, with the physical defense down and the magic defense down with Aerith's umbrella, I'm still doing fairly good damage. Okay, this should kill him. Kill her, sorry. Oh, got the leaping slash off. God damn, that hurts, man. That is some crazy damage. That's the problem with Seph's long animations, right? This is exactly what I was talking about in my original Seph video. That his animations cause bosses to be able to bust out their specials a lot more often than you want to see. And that's going to be an issue, quite honestly, with like someone like Reno. Now, on my normal run, without the extra bonus score here, I'm able to... Let's just get more ice potency on this one. I was able to get no healing and a full perfect run. Like, it was no issue at all. Because none of the negatives were there. None of the minus 50% physical attack, none of the minus 50% magical attack was there, right? So it was a super easy run. As a Dolphin, no problem. But this score thing actually increases difficulty quite substantially. So, all right, let's see if we can finish these guys off quickly here. There we go. Now my real concern is going to be the Reno fight. So I'm going to save my Diamond Dust for that, and see if I can one-shot the soldiers, right? That's going to be easy enough to do with Hellfire, I imagine. But the Behemoth fight actually might be a little bit of a challenge. Let's go here. I might actually fight the ads coming up just to build up my bar a little bit more. Now, with my free-to-play, I think I'm still top 200. Still pretty good. Not bad. I'm not complaining about that. That's still a pretty decent score. Let's just do this as well. And we'll get my healing in. And some more damage from Hellfire as well because of it. Yeah, look at that. That would have normally just destroyed them. But because of the minus 50% physical and magic damage, that didn't do anywhere near as much as it normally would. Which is crazy. So these guys now become a lot more of a challenge now, right? So and again, that's kind of the beauty of this as well. As weird as it is to say, you kind of get a challenge out of it because you are upping your... It's gonna hurt. Because you are upping the level of difficulty by reducing your own stats to get more points, it is definitely increasing the challenge, that's for sure. And this is gonna force me to actually use an item as well too. So hopefully it kills this guy. Okay, there we go. So one thing I noticed, I didn't put the circle sigil break on Lucia, which is actually a very big issue. So 190, I think we're 190k right now for points. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go for this. We're gonna need to survive the next fight. So let's see. It's been pretty detrimental so far from a progression standpoint. It definitely is taking way longer. But let's see what happens at the end, right? I'm curious to see if my score goes up. Let's do Night Plume here, get a little more damage in. This body slam is gonna hurt, so I'm gonna probably heal before it, to be honest, just to get a little heal in before. I think Lucia might actually die, because I think this might actually end up killing her. Oh, lucky, super lucky. Oh man, that was so close. Okay, here comes alert. So remember, no casting here, right? It's just straight physical. Okay, good. Night Bloom. Go back to Seth. Try to do as many of these as we can before the time's up. Hopefully get enough to kill him. Yeah, we should be able to kill him here. Okay, good. Okay, there you guys go. So, kill them off. Obviously, you know, Behemoth has no elemental weaknesses. None of the Ice Breach on none of that's going to work, right? So, this is where I want to see how much damage it does, right? Because we're going to go into Rufus next. We have our limit breaks. We're gonna use one item here to get as much HP back, maybe a couple items actually, just to get as much HP back as we can. We're gonna go ahead and use the healing potency, or take away the healing potency, use the score. So we're at 40% score now, okay? So that's what I think is comfortable for my taste and what I can handle. So minus 50, 25, 35, plus 60, minus. So for healing we're at minus 60%, but score we're at plus 40. So healing has pretty much now become fairly useless. Okay, we're gonna do this and we're gonna use the tent. I think that should be good enough. Yeah, let's use the tent. Okay, there we go. I think that's a good enough amount there. So here's the goal. Before even doing Hellfire or all that stuff and Diamond Dust, we're going to go ahead and jump into the fight with, we're gonna throw in Lucia's special, just so she can put on the ice resist down before you do Diamond Dust, right? So make sure you do that, and plus we want to do Night Bloom before that as well, and then cast the 2 spells. So Night Bloom has to happen, and then the Bald Eagle special has to happen as well. Okay, so very important to get those 2 things off before doing anything else. All right, so let's go to Lucia real quick. So Diving Burst first, Night Bloom next. Make sure both connect, okay guys? Very important to make sure they both connect. There we go. And now go ahead and cast. And let's see the amount of damage we get from these 2 casts. Now, if you're a huge whale, this could almost take 75% of their HP completely gone. Like, but you have to remember, because of the debuffs that we have, we're losing a lot of damage as well too. So this would do a lot more damage if we didn't have those, like the plus scores and the minus stats, right? But still, not bad. Well, half his HP gone. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so that's good to see. Yeah, let's heal up here real quick, just to be safe. And then we're gonna go back to, hopefully he doesn't kill anybody here with Electro Burst. His next move is the one you gotta be afraid of, right? This one's not bad. His next one though hits super hard. So you're gonna need to be ready for that one. So make sure everybody gets healed back up to full, the very least to full. Okay, Flash Foot, here it is. Who's he targeting? Aerith. Okay, that's not bad. Aerith can take it. She's a big girl. Okay, here we go. This is the move that really hurts. It won't kill her. There it is. It stuns though, which is annoying. But we should be able to finish this off fairly quickly. Okay, Aerith is dead. That's fine. Not a big deal. We're about to finish it anyways. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the score looks like, right? We've completed it now. Definitely makes a big difference. The Bald Eagle or Ice Breach. Bring those 2 for sure. 124k. Okay, let's see what we get total here. So no boss defeated. And let's see. I really hope I get a higher score. It'd be embarrassing if I don't. So 1.665. So that gave me a 300k higher score than the original score I had. Okay, there you guys go. So that was a 40% increase in my performance. Still got an S plus, but we got a lot. We got 1,665,000 versus 1,369,000. I believe that was the difference, right? And that puts me at 15 now. So there you guys go. So the only way to increase the score any further is to continuously keep grabbing those buffs and keep pushing up. So that's what's going to make the difference between a whale versus the difference between a dolphin versus the difference between the free-to-plays, right? It's going to be those plus scores and how they make the difference between what you currently have and what you're going to get. So I'm going to have to push on the next one to take another one of those plus scores, and maybe this time not use an item. That was a big deal as well too. I think that reduced it, so I would have probably been able to go 14th place, but I'm stuck currently at 15th. So there you guys go. Bald Eagle absolutely makes a big difference. If you're free to play and you have Bald Eagle, try it out. I'm gonna try using it on my free to play as well. I have to build up Lucia though. She's only level 30, I believe, on that account. But it is important to note, based on your ID, I'm on ID 2, right? If you're on ID like 11, 12, and you don't have as many whales, as a free to play, you can take advantage of this by using the Bald Eagle or Ice Breach. And Ice Breach you can, by the way, get from the exchange shop here, from the Crisis dungeons, right? So if I go to solo content, if I go to the, where is it, dungeons? Crisis dungeons, if you guys don't know where Ice Breach is, you can get it right here. You can exchange it, and it's here with Ice, Fire, and Thunder Breach, okay? Or Lightning Breach, whatever they call it. There you go, all 3 of them. Lightning Breach, there it is, okay? So Ice Breach will definitely help. If you don't have Bald Eagle, get this, put it on one of your units, and then watch Sephiroth hit even harder, okay? Or all your ice spells will hit harder, whether it's Whiteout, Diamond Dust, Blizzard, Blizzara, it doesn't matter, right? All of your ice spells will do more damage by just having this. Even though it's low potency, it is still an increase in your ice damage, so definitely pick it up and use it, or use the Bald Eagle, that's even better with Lucia. So take, what I would recommend is take Cloud out, put Lucia in, Sephiroth as your main DPS, and Aerith as your backup heals. Alright guys, Pain, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.